Guru, made for you.
Okay, this is the video on linear system word problems about fractions. So the word problems are going to be about a fraction. So let's get started. So it says the denominator of a fraction is 4 more than the numerator. If 4 is added to the denominator and 3 is taken from the numerator, the new fraction is 2/3. Find the fraction. Okay, so it's asking us to find the numerator and the denominator of a fraction. So let's assign variables. 2, because it's a system. So let n represent the numerator and d represent the denominator. So if we assign n for the numerator and d for the denominator, the fraction would be n over d, because you have the numerator on the top and the denominator on the bottom. So now we translate the sentences. So since the denominator is 4 more than the numerator, so that means that d is equal to n plus 4. Simple enough. So next sentence is a bit more hard. If 4 is added to the denominator and 3 is taken from the numerator, the new fraction is 2/3. So since the fraction is n over d, we're going to keep this fraction because we want to see what new fraction is formed by adding and subtracting these values from the numerator and the denominator. So it says 3 is taken from the numerator, so n minus 3 over 4 is added to the denominator, so d plus 4 is equal to 2 over 3. Because it's saying if we change this to the numerator and change this to the denominator, the new fraction you'll get will be simplified to 2/3 or will be 2/3. So now that we have this, it looks like a proportion, so we can cross multiply. So if we get cross multiply, we'll get 3 times n minus 3. 3 times n minus 3 is equal to 2 times d plus 4. 3n minus 9 is equal to 2d plus 8. So we know what d is. D is n plus 4, so we'll substitute. 3n minus 9 is equal to 2 times n plus 4 plus 8. Therefore, 3n minus 9 is equal to 2n plus 8 plus 8. I'll move up here. So 3n minus 9 is equal to 2n plus 16. Right, 8 plus 8 is 16. So we get that n is equal to, we add 9, so we get 25. So the numerator is 25. So the denominator is 4 more than that. So the denominator is 29. So 25 over 29 is what we think. So let's check that. Is the denominator 4 more than the numerator? 25 plus 4 is 29. Let's add 4 to the denominator, so we get 33. And we subtract 3 from the numerator, we get 22. 22 over 33 is 2/3. So we know that this is correct. So this is our answer, 25 over 29. So let's try a slightly harder one. Okay, here's the second problem. If the numerator of a fraction is increased by 2, the resulting fraction is 3/5. If the denominator of the fraction is increased by 3, the resulting fraction is 1/2. Find the fraction. So we'll let n represent the numerator and d represent the denominator, like the last problem. And let's translate the two sentences. If the numerator of a fraction is increased by 2, so n plus 2, the resulting fraction's the key word. If you have the resulting fraction, then you gotta include the denominator. So n plus 2 over d is equal to 3/5. And if the denominator of the fraction is increased by 3, the resulting fraction, resulting fraction comes again. So you have n over d plus 3 is equal to 1/2. So let's cross multiply for both of them. So we get 3d is equal to 5 times n plus 2, which is, therefore, 3d is equal to 5n plus 10. So this one would be 2n is equal to d plus 3. So since we have these two equations here, let's solve it. So I am going to use the elimination method since none of them are really isolated. It would take some work to isolate this d, but I'm going to use the addition and subtraction or elimination method. So I am going to bring the d over on this one. So we will have negative d is equal to 3 minus 2n. So let's just multiply this by 3. And we get negative 3d is equal to 9 minus 6n. So now we can get rid of these 3d's. So we're left with 19 and negative n. 0 is equal to negative n plus 19. Move over here. So that means that if we bring the n over, we get n is equal to 19. So the numerator is 19. So we just plug it into one of these. I'm going to plug it into this one. So we have 2 times 19 is equal to d plus 3. 19 times 2 is 38 is equal to d plus 3. So 35 is equal to d. So we have 19 over 35 as our possible answer. So let's check. So if you increase the numerator by 2, is the fraction 3/5? So 21 over 35, and we divide by 7, we would get 3 over 5. That's correct. If the denominator of the fraction is increased by 3, so 19 over 38 is equal to 1/2, because 38 divided by 19 is 2. So it would be 1 over 2. So 19 over 35 is our final answer. And this is how you solve fraction word problems using a system of linear equations. Thanks for watching this video. Guru.